Hello students, today we're going to look at the first part of section 8.3 and it is about multiplying polynomials. And there are lots of steps to this, but we're going to first look at multiplying a binomial by a binomial. So a polynomial with two terms times a polynomial with two other terms. And to help us with this, I am going to invite a friend of mine to come and help us learn how to multiply a binomial by a binomial. Dun 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 dun! It's Foil Man to the rescue, and I'm here today to help you learn how to multiply a binomial by a binomial. I am Foil Man, and I am going to help you be successful. So let's look at multiplying a binomial by a binomial. X plus 3 times x plus 4. We've got a binomial and we've got a binomial, and Foil Man is here to help you figure out how to multiply two binomials together. Well, we're going to look at the FOIL first, and we need to do FOIL. So we're going to write out FOIL because FOIL is life to Foil Man. So we've got FOIL right here, and the FOIL, each letter stands for something. We call that an acronym in superhero land. And so we're going to look at what those stand for. F stands for firsts. O stands for outsides. And sometimes even superheroes put a wrong letter in the wrong place. Outsides. And the I stands for insides. And the L stands for last. Well, let's look how we can use this acronym. You know, that's an important word in superhero land. Let's look at this acronym and figure out how we can multiply two binomials using the FOIL method, because I am Foil Man, and Foil Man is going to teach you today. So we need to look at the first term in each binomial and multiply those. So that would be x times x, and we know that's x squared. And now I need to look at the outsides. We're looking at the outsides, the ones that are on the outside, not on the inside, but the outside. And the outside would be x and 4, and x times 4 is plus 4x. Excuse me there. And now we're going to look at the insides. If those were the outsides, then the 3 and the x must be the insides. So the 3 times the x is plus 3x. And then I'm going to look at the L for last, and I have 3 times 4 is 12. So ladies and gentlemen, Foil Man is here, and Foil Man has just taught you how to use FOIL to multiply binomials. But hey, we're not done, because we're never done in superhero land. We're not finished. We have some like terms that we need to combine. And you know what? When you use my method, Foil Man, your like terms are always going to be in the middle. So let's look at those like terms and let's combine them. I don't have any other x squareds, so I write it down. I have a 4x and a 3x, and when we combine those, we get plus 7x. And then I don't have any other whole numbers, so I just do 12. And Foil Man has just taught you how to use firsts, outsides, insides, and lasts to come up with the product of two binomials. And this is Foil Man, and Foil Man has just taught you something. And don't ever forget that Foil Man is here to help you succeed. And if you ever need Foil Man, you just holler for Foil Man, and he will show up and teach you everything that you need to know. Now I've got to go save the world one algebra problem at a time. I'll be back, and I'll see you another time. Wow, that Foil Man is pretty intense, huh? He almost got me scared. He was intense. Dang, he must love his algebra and his multiplying binomials and stuff. Wow, well, let's calm things down just a little bit and take some of that intensity away. And let's just make sure that you understand exactly what Foil Man taught you. And I'm going to use another binomial. And we're going to do, let's do t minus 4 times t plus 7. And we're going to do it just like Foil Man taught us, because, you know, Foil Man is a pretty smart superhero right there. You know, not all the superheroes are very smart, but Foil Man, he's got his stuff going on. He knows what's happening. So we're going to look at the FOIL method, and we're going to multiply these two binomials together. And he said that the S stands for first, so I look at the first term in each of those, and I multiply t times t, and that's t squared. And now I'm going to do the outsides. T times 7 is plus 7t, because both of those are positive. And now I'm going to do the insides, and the insides are the ones that are on the inside of the whole phrase, and that's negative 4 times t, which would be negative 4t. Notice that's negative 4, and so I have to put minus 4t. And then we're going to look at our lasts, negative 4 times 7, and that is negative 28. And just like FOIL-Man said, if you do it the FOIL way, then your like terms are going to be smack dab right there in the middle of your polynomial, and you can combine them. So we're going to combine like terms. T squared plus 7 minus 4 is plus 3t minus 28. And that, once again, is the calmed down version of how to multiply a binomial by a binomial. T squared plus 3t minus 28. In our next example, we're going to add a few more numbers, and we're going to add some coefficients of our variables. And we have 3y plus 9 times a quantity of 4y minus 8. We still have two binomials, so we're still going to be able to use the FOIL method to multiply. So I'm going to start with my firsts, 3y times 4y. And 3y times 4y is 12y squared. You can't forget that squared part there. Now my outsides would be 3y and negative 8. And 3y times negative 8 is negative 24y. And now I'm going to do my insides, and that's 9 times 4y, and so that's positive 36y. And then my lasts would be 9 times negative 8, which is negative 72. And once again, because I did it FOIL way, my like terms are in the middle, and so I'm going to combine like terms. And so I have 12y squared plus 12y, because negative 24 plus 36y is positive 12y, minus 72, and then that would be my polynomial in simplest form after I multiply the two binomials. The last example we're going to look at is still two binomials, but we're going to have variables in each term. So I have the quantity of 2m minus 4r times the quantity of 6m minus 7r, and I need to do this the same way. Don't let all those variables throw you. We're going to use the FOIL method. So I'm going to start with my firsts. 2m times 6m is 12m squared. And then 2m times negative 7r is negative 14mr. When I multiply two unlike variables, I just multiply them together because I can't combine them any other way. And then I'm going to do my insides. Negative 4r times 6m is negative 24mr. And you're going to wonder, well, why did you put m in front of r when the r came first? Because remember, in standard algebra, we put them in alphabetical order when there's more than one variable. And then we have negative 4r times negative 7r, which would be plus 28r squared. Okay, and now, once again, because I did it FOIL, my like terms are in the middle, so I'm going to have 12m squared minus 30, whoops, that's supposed to be a 3, minus 38mr plus 28r squared. And I bet the next question is, Mr. Cohens, how do you put it in standard form if there are two variables with two exponents? Well, you choose which variable you want to. 12m squared minus 38mr plus 28r squared is in order by the m's. If you wanted to flip the entire thing and do 28r squared minus 38mr plus 12m squared, that would also be in standard form because you would be going by the r's. It doesn't matter either way. So here are your two practice problems. The first one is the quantity of 2y plus 7 times the quantity of 3y plus 8. And number 2 is the quantity of 2x minus 3y times the quantity of 4x plus 5y. So multiply both of those using the FOIL method. Make sure you combine the like terms, and then your answer will be a trinomial. Take a picture of those practice problems and submit it in Edmodo.